Ah, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. How do you get inspiration for your beats? I'm a master. Share my freestyle.
You want freestyle?
No, I don't be artist though. Me, I don't go talk rubbish.
You don't run.
So I beg, how do you get your inspiration now? How are you inspired when you're writing, you're doing beats like this? How are you inspired? Do you have like a
For me, I did naturally get inspiration. I don't really know which other way
okay,
to to get go about them because the team
okay.
say me I not really sabi smoke like that and I not be
You know if
I
you do
know
it,
you say
you know if you do it, no be your thing now. You know if you dey follow the crowd.
exactly. So for me, God bless me. We say naturally I feel do am by myself. So that
Yeah.
in itself is a blessing. I don't
Uh
need to get on any form of highness. So I dey always did
yeah,
naturally inspired by whatever
yeah.
thing that happen around me at the time or however I feel.
Okay. I think say maybe you will go enter your car, go start to dey drive, or you go run that run where you run when
But it never is like that.
So what do you think is your biggest achievement so far?
Hmm. Biggest achievement.
So far, like to you, man, like you know that thing means a lot to you. Forget us now. Forget the fans that you have.
I
To
think
you
the
personally.
biggest achievement for me in recent time is my child.
Okay. Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
At
you are
least
blessed. You scored.
I've been able to bring another human being to the world. So oh joy.
You score goal now. Everything is a goal now. Charge
You
am.
don't see as it be now.
You try. Super striker.
I tell you.
Masterkraft is super striker. You dey even craft speaking well. Wetin you know they do well. No wahala, no wahala. So do you have challenges as a producer right now? You should have challenges that Nigeria is facing. Nigerian artists, Nigerian producers are facing right now. What are the challenges you guys are facing?
Nigeria as a whole doesn't have a proper structure for musicians. So
Okay.
that's
I've,
probably the
I've
only
bet,
thing I'm sure. That's the only
yeah.
thing I'm sure we're facing at the moment. Cause like there is nothing you can fall back to if you're not popping. So I feel
Ex-
like that's the only thing that the system just needs to work on. But that's
ex-
definitely not something we're going to be talking about now because our government has too many things to fix
yeah.
before that. So for now,
Yeah.
I just advise that we all keep our head up and just be working as if there's nothing missing. The world is actually looking at us, so
Yeah.
we can't let this moment pass by like that. Not just the work
ex-
go.
Exactly. No be lie, no be lie. But like you're not the only person that have said this because like the other people like we've called Magneto has said something, STG said something. All these guys they've been talking about whole structure. They're always emphasizing on that structure. That structure is a problem in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So do you have any plans for yourself? Like, right, maybe you are planning to have your own record label or something.
Currently, I don't have plans to set up a record label because record label in Nigeria sometimes can be a scam. It doesn't really work like that because there's no system for the label
Yeah.
to benefit. So what I do
Okay.
personally for myself is I'm sort of like an A&R. So what I do, I develop artists that
Okay.
I can get signed over the years. If they can spend like 3 years with me, I put them
Okay.
together. I can now pitch for them to be signed, and then with
Okay.
that, they already have a foundation. They already have a base. They can move from
So
that.
how do you screen the artists that you want to work with? How do you do that?
How do I do what?
how do you screen them? Like, will you just are you like do you host like auditions or how does it work for you?
It depends on situation. Like normally, I will not host auditions to be able to do that. But you know how I can
Mm.
go somewhere and then
Yeah.
run into one guy that's just doing something extraordinary and be like, oh wow, this guy,
Oh,
okay,
true.
guy, WhatsApp me later, we'll talk. Then from there, it picks up. For me, like I said, I'm about
Okay.
loyalty. So sometimes everything that has to do with music doesn't start with me with music. Sometimes it starts off with just friendship. Guys,
Okay.
maybe me
Sure.
and the person just talk once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks. As time
Exactly.
goes on, everything goes
Hey,
to engagement. The NEPA don't actually take like just now, so I'm sorry about that.
no, no, wala, no, wala, no, wala. Now Nigeria we did. Nigeria we did. So we've reached the second segment of the game time. You understand? Yeah. I hope you're ready this time, Mastercraft. You know, go
Go
lose
ahead,
again.
Baba, go ahead.
Oh yeah, now it's sure for you. I like the way you did. It's sure for you. Nice one. So are you ready? Let me ask again so that
Yeah,
we
I'm
will.
ready, fam. I'm ready, fam. Go ahead, fam.
How many letters is Mastercraft? Three, two, one.
I 10 now.
You have missed it.
12,
You missed it. You missed it.
11, sorry.
You cannot go back. That's another 5K gone. So we're sorry about that. The 5K has gone again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's 10K out of the building. Thank you for sponsoring the people that are on this show, man. They are so happy. The 42 people that are here.
Oh, yeah?
So again, so now that you're working now, as in, what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
In 5 years' time, by God's grace, I hope to become a, a more, I hope to have a more executive structure where
Okay,
it's not just going to be me just producing beats anymore. It's going to have to be me now having to have lots and lots of top producers at the time working, as a company that I've created. I also look forward to 5 years time going into electronics. Like I want to go into like, building accessories that will work for people in Africa, like making things easy for people who want to be producers. Going to headphones,
exactly.
speakers,
Yeah,
have like full studio gadgets, especially for
they need that.
rehearsals,
They need that.
and for like people who want to go into proper production. I'm looking forward to
Exactly.
that.
Oh, that would be mad because we have a lot of artists in Nigeria. They plenty die. They plenty
Yeah.
die. It's true. It's fine. It's fine. So do you think what do you call it? Talent is something that someone can develop instead of you being born with it.
Do I think talent is what?
Is it something that you can develop or you have to be born with it?
Bro, everybody was born naked.
Yeah.
So you cannot, there's nobody that was born with Gucci on them or Prada on them. Everybody was born naked. So anything you want to become, God has given us the ability to become whatever we wish to become. So you can develop anything. You can develop anything you want. In fact, the
Oh, true.
worst of them all is that people right now, some people are not comfortable with people having surgeries, but that's to tell you the extent with which you can do anything you want. If you don't
True.
like your
True.
nose, if
True.
you go change them. If you don't like your head, if you come out and put another one. So you can do anything you want to be. Anything you want to become, you can become.
Wow, wow. Thank you for that. I don't get ginger now. Inspiration don't do my body. I'm hot. I'm feeling hot. I'm feeling hot. So the second question of the game time, yeah. We have second question. Where the question they said? Okay, yeah. Okay, this one is especially from Jello Boy to from me to you. So Jello Boy said, Mastercraft, are you ready?
Go ahead, fam.
Okay. How many letters is producer? One, two, three.
It's
You don't miss out.
how,
I don't already count 3 seconds. I told you I have 3 seconds to answer.
bro. You only why are 3 seconds fast like that? You need to follow
I
normal
said
time, bro.
it was not faster. I said three, two, one. You don't go, you don't go, you don't go.
Producer na 8 letters now. Which kind
No, you
your
don't
time?
do Sam.
Look your clock. You need
Thank you
to
so
check your
much for
time.
your donations to the show. Thank you so much. Do you have any advice for the younger ones here, the people that are looking up to you? Because there are so many guys that I know that are looking up to you here. Even me, I'm a big fan of you. You don't know, man, but one love, one love, one love. So, like, do you have any advice for people that are struggling right now?
I feel like anything I want to advise is a regular advice that people will always advise in times like this. But
No, give us the
from
master.
whatever, yeah, my own is, I'm not gonna tell you to not give up or give up, or all I'm gonna say is, if you really, love something, you're going to be patient about it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if you're excited to be alive, to be here on this planet, if you're excited to be
Yeah,
blessed with a gift that you're working on, be patient
yeah,
about it. It's definitely gonna find a way to find expression with
yeah.
time. Everything
True, true.
takes time. Picking way than just born, not just wake up, begin run. It took some time for the
I mean,
begin to start to
yeah,
crawl.
exactly.
Before you begin crawl, begin hold table, take stand, then begin
Yeah,
stand well, then begin waka, then begin
mm,
run. So
yeah,
everything in this world takes time. So my only advice is, if you love whatever you're doing so much, if you love yourself so much and you're passionate about it, be patient
yeah.
about it. You're gonna get there.
True, true, true. Well said, well said, well said. Somebody, I don't know, some questions from the crowd. They said, "Do you work with up artists?" He just answered. I think
Yes, I do.
you've answered that already. Uh,
Yeah, I
okay,
work more with upcoming artists than
how
even
can
the
they contact?
popular ones. How do what?
How can they contact you?
Yeah, my number is, I think the number to reach me on is on my profile on Instagram.
So okay, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
Also, they will understand. So what do you think about the show? How did you enjoy the show? This is the end, almost we're at the end of the show already. So how did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's an amazing initiative. I also want to appreciate you for having me on the show.
Mm,
Um,
yeah,
it's no easy in Africa with this show, but for me, it's an amazing initiative because whether you like it or not, it finds a way to be able to educate people, encourage people, and keep people
exactly.
going. So for me, I'm blessed to be opportune to be the person on this side of the fence. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So thank you for being on the show. Before you go, we usually do giveaways for 5 people every night. Every night for the episodes. So celebrities usually like give us funds to give the public. You understand? We're also trying to help people out there with the whole corona issue and all that. So we usually pick 5 people every. So we'd want you to pick 5 random people from the comments, the people that are going to win tonight's giveaway. And if you want to be sponsoring us, no wahala. We'll take whatever you want to offer us, no wahala. So you can
If
start
I
picking the
pick
five
five, I can't
five
pick
people.
5 random people. Names are just going up, 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 up. I don't know who to pick.
No, na random thing. Anybody, na luck. Anything we sup, may sup. Randomly pick 5.
Wow.